Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump. And we're the Game Grumps.
Oh, wow. Is that up dog?
Thank you so much.
Ow! Dude, was there up dog in there?
What are you talking about? I don't know what Updog is.
Up dog?
What are you saying?
Oh, it's up dog.
What is Updog? Oh, god damn. Well, aren't you proud of yourself? Rapidash?
Rapidash.
Oh, he is badass.
Yeah.
Oh, he sprouts a unicorn
Yeah, he's
horn!
a unicorn.
Oh, I fucking love it.
Oh, snap. I hear many people get seasick. Not me. I live here.
And here's one as a My Little Pony.
Okay, now it's time to turn off the internet.
Hello once again. It is another episode of The Brony Show. Episode 392. I am your host as always, here to bring you the fun and silliness of the Brony community for yet another week. I am Circuit Main. Of course, I am not joined by myself. I have a wonderful cavalcade of panelists, both new and old, and incoming as things progress throughout the night. Of course, we are joined by Deathlight Productions.
Hey.
Joined by Tixstallion.
Yep.
Joined by Toakoi.
Me.
And Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
I'm hungry.
And of course, as mentioned, we're here to bring you all the news of the Brony community for this week, plus have a little bit of fun for the next couple of hours. And well, we're gonna go ahead and start off big here because the last couple of days, the Midair Pony Fair had occurred, and wow, I want to jump into this right away, but I think we need to summon the appropriate person here. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna try our summoning capability since it worked the last time. So, Coal Dust to the front. Tickets are needed. Oh my god, I didn't even need to finish this time. Hi, Coal Dust.
He appears. You are shocked by this revelation.
I'm shocked that he came before I finished.
I'm not touching that statement.
Yeah. Anyway, I wanted
talking about Midair, and I want to talk about Midair because it was a good time.
Yeah, in fact,
you finish.
Well,
I'll let you finish.
Actually, that's pretty much what I was trying to do. I was trying to bring you here because I figured we should start right off the bat with talking about Midair Pony Fair, which we had the Brony Show, or to be specific, Coal Dust, had a panel which involved a lot of us here at the Brony Show, and this was his thing. This was something that he worked really hard on, and I'd say it went incredibly well. But obviously, this is something I wanted to also give you the chance to get up on your stagecoach and talk.
I mean, I gotta say, overall, it went really, really well. Also, first off, convention itself went really, really well, I think. Like, as far as it went, things went on without a hitch, for the most part. They had some good guests, lot of fun, lot of good panels. Our panel... So, started off with a bit of a hiccup with the whole leaderboard thing, but as soon as we scrapped the leaderboard, which I know, to all of us here who are used to the leaderboard being a part, RIP, shall be missed. But I gotta say, it was worth killing off because it went well. It was a good panel, super fun. I even saw some tweets afterwards when people were tweeting about the event and stuff, what their favorite parts were. There were a couple of folks who tweeted about our panel, saying that it was one of their favorite parts of the con, and that feels good. I'm happy that people liked it. Oh my gosh. You don't know how much I was stressing about that throughout the weeks. Cause like once we got approved, I was like, oh wait a minute, this is a way bigger audience than I've ever dealt with. Like usually it's like what 7, 15 maybe.
Well, sometimes we get
Good
the good 20 odd, but yeah,
Yeah.
we smashed
Like-
all records.
Oh yeah. For trivia night especially. Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Oh,
All in all, it was a really good time, and people really liked it. So, hey, oh man, so much fun. Also, to those who didn't see, I made some extra screens and stuff for it, some graphics. Circuit, do you want me to send those to you, or? I don't know.
yeah, go ahead and fire them off. I don't know which ones
Alright.
you want to show off, so I'll go ahead and let you pick
Maybe
and
put 'em in the-
choose.
Yeah, maybe put him in the backstage.
Yeah, backstage. I could also find them in content creation. Either work.
He also has it on Twitter as well.
But yeah, even though a lot of us were involved, all props really do go to Coldust. He worked day and night on this over and over, and there wasn't a single day that I wasn't just in the Discord trying to tie up this and that, and I'm just seeing him in the group getting things together, coming up with trivia. He really worked hard, so it was it's great that something you work really hard on something and it gets well received. Granted, now but all of us are completely destroyed because of it.
It was all in good fun.
Oh no, it's great fun. It was great fun. It was well worth it. We're just still gonna take me a day or two to get my work and sleep schedule back on track.
Ah, yeah, the midnight marinara, the perfect time for stream. Midnight West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you put in some garlic in that marinara.
It was good though. It was good. I personally really like the fact that I don't mind the idea of doing like a late night broadcast. Honestly, I thought it was fun. I thought it was good. Although I will say my sleep schedule doesn't exist. I sleep at very random times, very sporadically. So there you go.
Are you posting them in like pics and gifs?
Yeah,
or...
backstage.
Oh, backstage.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
yeah,
I got it.
them
I'm
in
up.
the backstage.
I'm right
Sorry.
up on it. No worries. I was just checking because I realized I should have been somewhere at this point.
Oh, by the
Hey.
way, one thing I also want to say is Midair. I did art for them. I can now release the art for them because it's already happened. So yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, Coldust had his hooves deep into this. He really wanted Midair to go off as a success, and it shows.
Oh, I as far as like the entire staff goes, I am a meager part of it. The biggest part I had, I think, would be the panel, the one panel, and a couple of drawings. But I wanted to help out because like I said, I know a lot of the people who were involved with it, and the people involved with it are all amazing people. They all deserve so much more praise than I do. They deserve so much praise because they managed to like pull this whole thing together, and I gotta say I'm really impressed with what everyone did. Holy crap! Like, damn. Especially the chairs, Anticular and Neko. They're both artists, I should say. The people who strung this together are artists. Between the two of them, the most experience that they had with like a con was he vended at a convention, at some conventions. That's it. Neither of them have convention staffing experience. Neko has never been to a con at all, and they managed to pull this whole thing together. And I've gotta say, I'm really impressed. They did amazing. Like, all in all, good show. Good on them. They did great.
Anything else you want to add in regards to the Midair Pony Fair?
What was that?
Anything else you want to add in regards to Midair Pony Fair?
I don't know. There were so many people who worked so hard on so many things. Go check out their staff page. Go check them out, and just also I think that they're if I'm not mistaken, I think the vendor hall is still open.
Yep.
As of right now?
Their website does indicate that the vendor hall will remain open for now.
Yes. So if you can, hop in there, check out what there is available. The vendor hall for Midair is actually really easy to navigate. If you're looking for anything specific, there are tags to search them. So say if you're looking for prints specifically or body pillows, I don't judge. I agree.
I was like, yeah, we all got a few.
Yeah, I've got like probably 4 by now. Go check them out. Go look around. Go see what is available and check out people's vendor pages. It's good. That's it.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say, I know that film. I was like, yay, I was accepted. Then you go, oh wait, I was accepted.
Here's the thing is like, I was super excited I got accepted, and then like when I realized that like, so so as far as like these convention things go, like I was thinking, oh man, we're probably just going to have like a little side room stream or something, where like not necessarily everyone is going to tune in. There's probably other stuff going on too. No, it's just like one thing after the next, after the next, after the next. The entire thing is a main hall, effectively. I didn't realize that until the schedule and I was like, oh no, because I didn't realize how big it was gonna be, or until that point, and then I just started getting extra questions and more questions and more questions. Straight up till the end, I was making more questions.
And imagine a surprise when the chat room devoured them all.
Oh my god, yeah, it was crazy. I love it. Oh man, it's so good. But I was I was kind of prepared, but also very not prepared. And I gotta say, I really want to do another trivia night again, especially for like a convention. But if we do it again, change up some things in some ways to make it a little bit more streamlined, and also I'll make sure to make harder questions because oh my goodness, everybody was so good. We had a couple of questions.
Fun.
We had a couple of questions that tripped people up for a moment, and then people were like, "Oh, it was this one then." It's like, woo!
It was not this, then it's this. Yes.
So good. My props to everybody who participated because y'all are amazing. Also, everybody who helped put it together, everyone is like, okay, between like everyone who helped to like arrange the panel, like seriously, huge props. Like Creature, I want to thank especially because he helped out a lot with making questions, like a shit ton. There are a lot of questions that, like, I want to say about 40% were him. He did a lot. He like filled out a lot of the sheet too. Also props to CMC Circuit, and also props to Zero, because like he did make us that nice graphic in the end, which I really enjoy, the Midnight Marinara with the chef guy.
Yeah, and so many
that
different
made me
layers
laugh.
of pasta for a while there.
Also props to Creature for editing in all the spaghetti, because yes.
The thing that killed me at the end of the panel.
Yeah.
Because I was not paying attention to that, and it just threw me off.
It's
It's
perfect.
so great.
Well, this is Cole and Creature we're talking about. These two have been doing this same stick for how many years now, Cole?
Too
That's a
long.
good question. I mean, like on and off. Like we did it for like about a solid year, and then it became an on and off thing. But yeah. Oh man, could you imagine if we did the
Drawing band.
No.
there's a point system thing out there. I think it's like live.me or something. I forget what exactly.
Yeah, I remember that, and when I looked up
Crowd.live or something.
Yeah.
I whatever it is, I've got bookmarked. If we can get that set up for trivia night, oh man, think of the possibilities. I'm thinking of the possibilities. Circuit, are you thinking of the possibilities?
Oh, I already thought them up and thinking even deeper. I'm thinking of the possibilities of the possibilities.
One thing I should say too. By the sounds of it, the folks behind Midair Pony Fair, they are. It sounds like they want to do another event like this again. It won't be for a while though, because this was a lot to put together. But they do want to do it again. They've got a survey out right now, so if you attended the convention and there are any panels that you want to say you really liked or anything that you thought they could do better, hang on, let me see if I can find that. I'll link to that real quick.
Probably check the Twitter. It might be there.
I would
Yeah, I
definitely.
think
Twitter.
it's on the Twitter. Which honestly, I'm sad that I couldn't attend your panel. But when I saw a faulty changeling driving around that field, I'm like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Faulty is a mad lad.
Oh, that.
He was ghost riding a pickup truck through a farm field, being trailed by a herd of cows into a thunderstorm. Man was insane.
we
I
all
still
had-
need to go back and watch that.
You
The
too.
whole thing is
Also-
insane, but-
also, it was a good set. Same.
But really, no. The best part was right at near the end,
You mean when he turned around the camera?
and there was just a giant herd of cows following the whole way.
Yeah, I know.
and we did not know.
It's beautiful. Simply beautiful.
So the con is just cows.
Boo.
I
CowCon
think
2020.
we got Cowcom was the big joke for a long time after that. But no, yeah, the whole thing was insane. I'm so disappointed. I only caught right in the middle of it, and only because somebody was talking about it. And I take a look and I'm like, oh crap!
Yeah, I saw that, and Winchester praised him, and I went. I had a lot of what or why. It was awesome, but I still went why.
Why not?
And
It's
Faulty
too
actually
great.
liked
It's
it on
too
Twitter.
great.
Because ghostwriting is cool, especially when you got a great big old acre with nothing on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy to do. It's easy to do in something like that.
Especially when especially when you have a low gear, so all you have to do is release the clutch and it just goes.
And your cows aren't dumb enough to walk in front of the truck and get hit.
Nah, when I was doing a farm job, the cows were pretty much trained to stay out of the way of the front of the vehicle, and you just go straight the vehicle as you're throwing out hay.
Yeah, I think I actually saw that a couple of times over at my grandpa's ranch too.
Yeah, it's a very common thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's normally done where you can have either yourself or actually looking where you're going, not just facing the opposite direction.
Oh no, you still have to face the opposite direction, and if you notice, he does glance back to make sure he's keeping track on things.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pays
But when
attention.
you're with a big area like that, you're like, oh, there's a fence coming up. So all you have to do is just get in the vehicle, real quick, turn it, and then you're fine.
Yeah, it's easy. It really is. Once you get used to it, you do it enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
I found the link to the Twitter post with the link to the survey. So there you go. I'm putting in the lounge.
All right. We'll also go ahead and drop it into the chat rooms in all of the chat rooms here. So, yeah, if any of you attended at all, please feel free to please give them some feedback. Let them know, because every little bit helps.
Because let's face it, these cons are the only way we're getting any social interaction outside our little group.
Anybody suddenly just feel like 10 pounds of depression?
Just a lot.
Yeah, okay. So
I
you're
don't know
now
what you're
the
talking about. My life hasn't changed at all.
Actually,
you're
I
now
gotta
the
be
official
honest,
sad
you know what?
sack.
You know what? He's got a point. My life hasn't changed really much. Like I still have, like my work is still going on. I'm still my social life already existed on the internet. It's exactly the same as it was.
Actually,
Yeah, I still meet all my friends at work. I still talk to everybody online. Nothing's
I
really
will
changed.
say I got to hang out with a lot of my friends for a little bit more over the weekend because of the convention.
yeah.
But
No, I got you. And admittedly, my life hasn't changed too much either. I mean, I still work, though I'm working from home instead of actually at the office. And, I still do my normal things, except I don't go to the nerd store and pick up comics and stuff every couple weeks or so because I don't know if they're even open right now.
See, that's when you call the manager and just tell him to stockpile things for you. So when you get back, you just Here's my virus check. No, give me all the comics.
Actually, my virus check already went towards a lot of pony merch
Oh,
and a washing machine fix, which I think
I know why.
I think it's about time that we go ahead and move on from Midair and talk about everything else, because wow, we got a lot to talk about.
I thought we blended pretty good from Midair to everything else. We got that.
Yeah, I'd say so too, and I'm sure. Well, I don't know if Colt will hang around here, but I know he's going to be joining us for the puzzle at least. I hope CBC does too.
I do plan on it, yes.
All right, well, let's go ahead and move on to a little bit of news and stuff. Well, let's jump into a little bit of what's up, Brony, since we already started talking about our daily lives with most of us having fun with the Midair Pony Fair convention. So, just to help the transition along, our washing machine over here broke. It was terrifying and terrible.
Last week.
Say what?
You mentioned that last week.
I did, yeah. Our washing machine broke, but I did manage to finally get a repair person after... get this. I did have a repair person scheduled. Wednesday, I get a call saying they can't come. They're sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, I'm hoping that it's just a cold and not the Backstreet Boys World Tour. But we get another person scheduled in. They come in on Friday. They take a look, and after they open up the washing machine and take it apart, they show me a piece of plastic that's about 2 inches. It looks like a fidget spinner that's 2 inches large. That is the one thing that broke, that stopped the entire washing machine.
Damn.
It cost 30.
We had something similar to happen to our washing machine. We just grabbed a bunch of glue and glued it back together and stapled it down and called it a day.
I just paid $35 for a replacement part because they replaced the whole thing, not just a little plastic bit, and that should keep the washing machine going. But yeah, instead of having to pay for an entire new machine, I had to pay a large repair bill. But still, it was better than it could have been. Other than that, though,
Yeah, like $35 for a part, and then depending on how many hours they worked on it, that's not too bad.
No, they got a flat rate for labor. It doesn't matter on hours.
Oh, okay, so they did commission that. That's good.
Yeah, I do like that. They don't hold out for hours. They got a flat rate, and that's that. Granted, yeah, it sucks when they are only there for 10 minutes, but it's a boon if they ever have to be there for 3 hours.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, I kind of feel like DM21 though. Today, I'm just feeling way out of it, though I'm kind of blaming the fact my sleep schedule went completely cattywampus after Midair.
Also, I like the fact that I'm hearing Catawampus more, because I only heard that growing up in my family.
Oh, I've been using it. I use it a lot, but admittedly I've been switching back and forth and stuff. But no, now I'm also blaming the pizza I ate. I don't know why, but I feel like that was the worst mistake of my life lately. But that's another thing. Any case, nothing else going on for me. Anybody else have any other quick what's up Brony going on with them?
Oh wait, I thought we were on the news.
Well, we're just doing a quick warm up of what's up Brony and then right on to the news.
Oh.
And yes, they were. All right. Oh, I'm almost late to get up to go to work. Okay, get ready. Hey, it's going to rain. I have a poncho. It rained. I had to wear wet socks because I didn't pack any because, rain home. Then I came home and I spent my evening with Circuit and Blinked, which, that was fun.
My confusion is about the same as Vinyl at this point. Anybody else have any other what's up before we move on to anything else?
Well, my day has been just going pretty downhill. Woke up this morning, felt sore, felt tired.
Ugh.
Nothing really helped, and then gone to work. And parts got stacked up, forgot my gloves at home. Lost like 3 of my tools, and I don't know where they went. And it's just like, today it was just not a good day. Nothing was coming apart the way it should.
Yeah, it sounds like my Saturday.
Well, okay. I think we'll just go ahead and move on here at this point.
It was just one of those days, and hopefully this is going to go a little bit better.
Alright, starting off with the news. The next online convention will be BabsCon this weekend. BabsCon is doing a special online convention on May 8th, so that is this weekend on Friday, starting this Friday, and it looks like it appears to go on to Saturday. So, as for what they'll be doing, keep an eye on their... apparently they have a Facebook. Go figure. But yeah, as for what is going to be going on with them and what to expect, we will keep you updated on the Brony Show Discord. Otherwise, just keep an eye out and we'll see what they do. But yeah, BabsCon online today. Well, this weekend. All right, let's go ahead and show off a little bit of the news here. First off, compilation album Ponies at Dawn has released Ignite. This happened over the weekend. I don't recall if there was a special streaming of the music that was going to be on the album like there normally is. Especially since we were working on Midair Pony Fair at the time. However, it's the same as the other awesome compilation albums. Just have to contribute how much you feel, whether as low as $1, or you can even contribute $100 if you feel like it. And you get an album with many songs. How many songs? We are talking about 74 different songs from all sorts of pony musicians. All of these are Brony musicians eager to fill your ear canals with wonderful songs and wonderful musics. Forever Free Brony, General Mumble, Faulty. Yeah, Faulty is in here. He's got a song right there. Featuring That Music Brony, Scranton, Pegasus East, Forest Rain, Lunatics. I'm just going to move on at this point. I'm starting to sound...
Gotta say all the names, Cody. Sorry, you can't stop now.
Mental Jane, Crazy Smash, Quadriva, L Train.
Also, it doesn't sound like you're saying off all the names that the Winchester has dragged in here for his show.
I wouldn't doubt it. Me does bring in a lot of musicians. Gigapixel, Zizkill, Scrawn. Moving on. We're going to go ahead and move on at this point. But yeah, check it out. It is in our show notes, as well as everything else that we talk about in the news is in show notes that we will be posting. If you're also watching this in recording, you can check in our description, and it's all there, including sources as well as links. So check all of this out. It's all well worth it. Next. So, who wants to combine ponies with many other different... franchises.
Crossovers.
Crossovers. Where the real money from the ponies are made.
Yes.
Yes, but it looks like currently there is some talk about My Little Pony and Ghostbusters crossovers in figures.
And Power Rangers.
Well, there's also...
But you gotta remember, the Transformers and My Little Pony, they've been wanting to do this in Gen 1. It only took them, not Gen 1, Season 1. It only took them a decade to do it.
It took them a decade to do it, and the end of an entire generation of pony.
Yes. So, this might take another decade, you don't know.
But yeah...
then a virus hit, and we all went fudge.
But yeah, Ghostbusters combined with Pony. Power Rangers combined with Pony. Transformers combined with Pony. To what ends? What are the figures going to look like? What are they going to do? We do not know. All we know is that they are planning on doing this.
For the Transformers, there was a horse Transformer named Markick, but this was doing Beast Wars and...
Well, what we do know is apparently they're using retro pony molds, so don't expect anything in the new design. But it still might be worthwhile to check it out. Bagley's got it right. You get a call your boss for overtime so you can afford the figures.
Yep.
That's exactly.
I'm happy I'm working only 8 hours a day now instead of 9. That little difference helps so much.
I actually got my hours back up to what they were pre-viral.
Alright, well, moving right along here. Clip Show. The latest Friendship is Forever Clip Show. Menagerie. Menagerie. I don't know how that's pronounced weirdly. But this
However
one...
they say.
But yeah, it looks like this one involves Fluttershy.
Oh, it's kind of because Menagerie, animal...
Well, I'm guessing, yeah, that's probably it. As for any images, meme faces, things like that, I'm afraid I don't really have much of anything, but we do know that it's out there. So if you want a little clip show with a little bit of new animation, it is out there. They got links and stream parties listed. So again, check the show notes. Next, Equestria Daily is doing a new pony voice event, number 2. This is the same event that gave us Fluttershy talking about Bahonka Donkaroos, among other things, including Fluttershy also quoting the Bee movie.
Oh no.
The entire Bee movie.
Oh no.
So they're revisiting the event because the entire main 6 is now in the AI voice program. Fluttershy, Twilight, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, and Spitfire. Yeah.
What, no Rarity?
I was joking. But thank you for that. Rarity too, yes. Actually, I was joking. I intentionally did that. But yeah, no, all 6 of them, including Rarity. And of course, it looks like even though we lost Celestia for the moment because they are trying to upgrade it, they added in a new pony, Derpy.
Well, why not?
So
Also, Bailey says that the MEMN means memory.
it might be mem. I wouldn't doubt that, especially since it is a clip show situation. But yes, Derpy Hooves is also in here. So that's another character that we get outside of Luna. And we also lost Celestia, so we have no princesses at all at this point, outside of Twilight.
I wonder, are they gone from the show for this voice, or are they actually, or are they gone through fan content in order to get it? Because Derpy has very little lines.
I think they actually do go through the show and then grab whatever lines they have in order to figure out how the voicing is pitched as well as how it bounces around. And if they get enough more samples they get, the better it can sound.
Yeah, which is what I'm saying. Like, Derpy probably only has like 10 voice lines throughout all of My Little Pony.
No, she got some more. I mean, she got a good chunk of voice lines in 100. She also had a good chunk, she's had like maybe 10 or 20 different lines scattered throughout the series, but all of those...
but a lot of them were from different voice actors too. That's part of the issue.
Not really. Tabitha did voice the whole time.
Yeah, it was Tabitha the whole time. She just did different voices for.
Granted, the first time Derpy
Mhm.
came up, both times the voice was different than what she was like later on, which she got a little more cemented after the first appearance.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can imagine it probably took a little bit more work with Derpy itself, but yeah. But yeah, we have Derpy in there now. So that's still cool. Next month, this is the big thing that we've been getting a lot of you prepped for, or at least warning you about, including ourselves. Now, looks like Equestria Daily is set to do Artist Training Ground at the beginning of June.
Uh-oh.
So, for those of you who have been wanting the excuse to draw every single day, you are about to have it come upside your head like a club.
Oh God, have mercy on my soul.
So, beginning June 1st, there will be the Artist Training Ground. Of course, our challenge of the week will be altered a little bit to coincide with the Artist Training Ground, as we want to encourage people to get involved with this. And we also don't want to pile on more than they have to do at the same time.
This is also for the Hit Sandy as well.
Tempest is the beginning of the end of people's drawing. Actually, I don't see Tempest being... I see Tempest being a lot easier to draw than some other characters.
I was about to say, Tempest is like definitely one of the easiest. Rarity's hair is killer for most people.
And Rainbow's mane is kind of an issue if you don't have a good layering technique.
All I do for Rainbow's hair is I just put lines and I do shaded, not shaded, shaded, not shaded. Works out all right.
Yeah, I don't know. Rainbow's more crossy. You gotta think outside the main 6 on the hair here. Let's go. You know what? I got nothing at the moment.
What is Celestia?
Coco is also kind of interesting to try to draw.
Coco Pamel, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
or
her hair.
Saffron Masala, maybe.
Anyone that has really curly, poofy hair is like, how do
Yeah,
you do
curly
this?
poofy hair is the murder. Curly poofy hair is the murder tool.
Yeah.
But in any case, so we are going to keep warning you guys about the artist training ground coming up. So get your tablets ready, sharpen those pencils, maybe practice a few sketches before it begins because arting is coming. Dang it, and my brain is going. I can't think of anything. Kotobukiya has revealed the concept colored version of Sunset Shimmer. When we thought we were only going to get the main 6, we also got the 7th Brony. Or the 7th Equestria Girl. I guess depends on how you want to
The
go.
banished pony. The banished one.
The banished one.
That's what's way more cooler.
Of course, it is kind of funny that Sunset looks the most like her Equestria Girl counterpart compared to the rest of them.
Well, I think part of it is because they are like, okay, well, she was a pony, but she's now a human. We'll just go with that.
Yeah, definitely took some inspiration off the human design.
Yeah.
She's also got the cool jacket going on, the little rocker fingers. Really awesome stuff. I really like it.
Kind of hot.
All right, so I came back to Sunset in a tank top and a mini skirt. I have great timing.
Yeah, kind of hot, right?
Kotobukiya, everyone. Kotobukiya.
Yeah, Starlight. Hopefully, because they brought out Sunset, they'll bring out Starlight and other figures. There's always a hope.
A fleeting, but still hope.
It's not fleeting. It's just there's always the hope. Jeez. Moving on. Now, this is a bit of a kind of a centerpiece on trying to get some help for a special person out there. Scope.
Oh, yeah.
Scope Guard Pony. Unfortunately, he's a really well known figure in the Brony community. Though I'm not gonna lie, I for the life of me don't exactly know how. I think he gets involved in a lot of stuff in the background. I'm just not sure of what exactly he does.
Yeah,
So,
he's a lot like me, where he works on a lot of things that you just don't know about. But as soon as he brings up stuff, it's like, oh, you worked on that? He's like, yeah.
All right, but in any case, so a lot has been going on. Unfortunately, it looks like what recently happened is his father unfortunately passed away due to complications, which also left a massive amount of debt, including problems with house mortgage.
Yeah.
And along with that, 4 days later, his I think the girlfriend of the father, or the stepfather died. Stepfather died, left a lot of debt as well as some mortgage issues, and then recently the girlfriend of his father's girlfriend, also apparently died. Which also compounds to a lot of the issues, especially since she was trying to get things under control. So yeah, basically a lot of stuff has been going on with him, which is really, really sad. This is really a shame here. So a lot of people are getting involved right now. There has been a lot of campaigns going on right now to raise funds. A lot of different Twitter auctions are going on with different community creators. Tony Fleeks, Biggest Jim, Andy Price, Trish Forstner. You can see all of them right here. All of them have been giving either raising funds with auctions or charity events, things like that. Also getting the word out, just trying to spread the word out. And they have met with some moderate success so far. A large part of the fundraising goal has gotten almost to $20,000. With the goal right now being $42,000 in order to get all of the debt straightened away, as well as basically get things taken care of. Because unfortunately, the only thing that stays with you even after death is the fees that you leave behind for it.
Yep.
So, the reason I want to bring this out though is it's been hit quite a lot. A lot of people have raised a lot of money. A lot of good things are coming out of it. but they still need help. So if you have any money to give, it's a worthwhile cause. It does help out somebody in need. And if you don't, just getting the word out, spreading it, letting people know there's an issue going on, that somebody does need help, and it is due to unforeseen circumstances that are really terrible. And in fact, I know this stuff all too well. I have actually had family issues where my family house actually had some mortgage issues, but I'm not going to get into that. That gets really messy real fast.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that one time. And
Let's just move on that. But yeah, so yeah, if you could donate, please donate. If you can't, spread the word. Any little bit that can be done does help. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to some lighter news. Them's Fighting Herds has officially launched 1.0, which means this first part of story mode is now available. I have yet to play this, unfortunately, or maybe it's because I'm saving it for the show. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But,
I don't get it.
Basically, probably talking about it on the main show at some point in the near future.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, if you have the game, go ahead and pick it up, update it, and start playing. If you haven't picked it up now, it is now officially in full release, no longer in early access. So go ahead and buy it now. It's well worth it. It's from Main 6, the same people that did Fighting is Magic, and this is basically their love letter to the Brony community, as well as the fact that they really love to have four-legged beasties beating the crap out of each other.
Legal department.
Exactly, random voice.
Don't look at me. I haven't turned on the robot filter yet.
No, it just kind of broke up a little bit. What's that?
That was me, Circuit.
Yeah, what was that, Textalion?
What did you? A hate letter to Hasbro's legal department.
Sorry, I couldn't hear. I'm still having
something about
Hasbro's legal department.
Yeah.
How about no? How about I like not pissing off corporation?
Let's not do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd rather, as much as I enjoy what Hasbro does, I'd rather not have their laser sights set on me at any point in the near future. Ever. I'm happy that way. Did you might need to reset your connection or something? You were breaking up
or
really
check
bad.
your mic. It is really garbled. So
anyway, let's go on to the last little bit of news here. Season 10, or issue 89. Apparently it was rescheduled for November 4th. But no, it's not being rescheduled for November 4th. Nobody knows what's going on with this anymore. It actually has come down that Diamond originally reset this release of this for November 4th, but IDW is saying no, that's not the case. However, the release date is actually in flux, so when is it coming out? Nobody knows. This
it's
is
Schrodinger's comic.
It's Schrodinger's comic. It exists, but it doesn't. It's season 10. It is season 10 all over again. We don't know if it's in late next season. We don't know when it's coming out anymore. We keep thinking it's there and it's not. What are we gonna do? So we're gonna go ahead and move on to merchandise, where the real money from the show is made. Merchandise.
Buy our toys.
Buy all our toys. But yeah, we do got some random merch. Sorry.
I was just referencing the Cheat Commandos. Buy all your playsets and toys.
I love that. Yeah. Buy all our playsets and toys. Okay.
Is my mic any better?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we can understand you.
Alright. So, for merchandise here, Dollar Tree has ponytails. I might actually have to go and try to dig some of these up. They look kind of fun. Cheap, though, but fun.
Yeah, but they look pretty cheap.
Yeah. Birthday cards found at Target. Sliding puzzle book. Really? Oh, those kind of sliding puzzle. Sliding tiles. Buy the I don't know where you can buy this, but if you do find it, go ahead and burn it. I really hate these sliding puzzles. Especially when they're made out of cheap cardboard. It's really terrible.
Yeah. Then it just sucks.
Sticker packs over at Dollar Tree. Actually, that...
Sliding puzzles are always made out of something cheap.
Yeah, I know. Dry erase boards also at Dollar Tree. Pony designer hoodies over at H&M. Really? H&M have pony hoodies?
Look at this man, though. I mean, he is fearless.
He's wearing a pink hoodie with ponies. Yeah, this guy is
Just
not...
striding.
This guy is in Germany.
Well, given the fact that Torben kind of has the market in German-made stuff, not surprising.
Ooh, and they haven't my size.
Sweet.
The only problem is that this H&M, like I said, this is their German site, so I don't know if it's the same, if you could buy it from the U.S. site.
And
It
it's
is.
designer.
And it is designer, so, see, it's about, actually, that's not a bad price for designer, 30 euros.
It's not too bad at all.
So yeah, if you want designer, you can go ahead and check it out. Be fearless and be the man wearing a pink hoodie with ponies on
That
it.
poor pink hoodie would turn a dark color by the end of the week if I ever wore it.
That is bad.
Alright. Well, it looks like Hallmark has old school Applejack as an ornament. So if you want a silly pony, there's Applejack.
Yes, a very silly pony.
Got it. So you need to get that for Blanked as a gag gift.
I might have to, actually. Or I could get one of
You
these
know we
old
would
school...
probably still take it and
I could also
like,
still...
I still want...
Sorry. But I could also still get these old school ponies that are currently still being sold by, I believe it is Target. No.
Yeah, the G1s.
Generation P. Well,
Old school.
that's not Applejack. Why is that Toys R Us? What's going on here?
Help!
I'm confused and lost.
I'm lost and scared. Somebody help me.
And wait, this is Toys R Us, but it's being sold at Target. I don't know what to think. This is not Applejack. Is that Applejack? Is that the old school
That is
Applejack? It doesn't look
Not
like.
Applejack. What horridness did you find? What cursed site of Russian malware did you find?
I found a Toys R Us site that's in the United States. None of this makes sense anymore.
Oh, so it's U.S.
Nothing
malware.
makes sense.
Okay.
Everything is down as black as white. Cats and dogs living hit together. Mass hysteria.
Everything you know isn't wrong, is it?
But apparently the loyal sub. Apparently the Applejack box is it's a blind box. It's a blind box with action vinyl waves. Old school action vinyl Applejack. So a flocked. Oh well, no, you got a flocked Applejack and a normal Applejack, and yeah, these things are not doing them any favors. They look like little midget ponies with giant heads. These are not helping.
Deck, you don't have one.
What is a neck? I don't know.
I've never had one. What are you talking about?
I want that more than Jet Li wants to beat the crap out of people in the movies. Yeah,
I think you might have missed something, because that's an older message.
it is, but I still like that. He's probably talking about Sunset.
Yep.
Sunrise, sunset. Let's move on. All right, so that is it for the news. Let's go on to our challenge of the week. Are you ready, Coldust?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm here.
So
Unfortunately, I'm going to be late. I'm trying to put more effort into it.
our challenge of the
Okay.
week, it's all right. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be a common theme here because our challenge of the week was flowers with our protest initiative challenge.
Enjoying happy music.
I wonder why that was.
I actually don't remember.
Neither do I, but I just kind
It's
of
probably a good moment that we all forgot.
It was a good moment that's gone forever.
Yes.
So I did try to get my entry done I was even I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of halving it a bit. I just had the face. I was gonna put flowers in his hair. I was gonna have a boombox kind of right next to his head, like he was listening to it, like one of those freaking 80 stereotypes with the guys in the street. And they got the boombox next to the they got the boombox next to the ear, and they're just kind of walking down with it and everything.
Oh my gosh, guys! Circuit drew himself. Circuit is a flower.
Yeah, I know I keep drawing myself, and I really need to start drawing other ponies here, but...
No, I'm just saying, you're a flower, Circuit. You're a flower. Embrace your prettiness.
I don't know what to think.
Next time, be a happy little tree, though.
I don't know what to think on this one, but yeah, I got the face done. You can see I got the face done, but I didn't have any time to put in the flowers or the boombox or anything like that. So that's probably something I'm going to finish up later on this week. Promises.
Unfulfilled.
Promises.
Anyway, though we also do have a few other entries, we do want to Commander something. We want to thank Commander something because he actually got this set up before the end of the stream last week, and then he fixed it up a little bit more earlier today.
That looks excellent.
Commander is always awesome.
Commander, oh my gosh, you're amazing. I love it.
Commander something already wins the Pew Pew Laser award out of this.
Just like casually just trotting along, listening to music, having a good time. Meanwhile, pew pew noises are happening outside. It's good shit.
It kind of reminds me of those old 90s commercials that they had going on. It's just like, you and me and you know me. You know, they just...
They're just gonna start dancing and somehow dodging other attacks.
Well, you know the power of music for ponies.
They're just dancing and having fun with it, and then the lasers are just they're just firing at everything, and lasers and explosions. They're just trotting along, happy as you can be.
It just reminds me of that one scene in Gundit, or not, what was it?
Trigun? Or...
Trigun, yes, Trigun, where Vashta Stampede is like listening to music, jamming out, like eating donuts into a gunfight.
Oh yeah, I love that. Yeah.
That would be awesome. By the way, Trigun is underrated nowadays.
Okay.
That's such a good anime.
Vaguely,
It's on YouTube right now.
Oh, hold on. Vaguely, I'm mixing that commercial. I'm mixing it because I know that's where I got the song from. But I saw other commercials with a similar idea. I just couldn't think of the freaking song except for maybe dancing in the loving in the sunlight.
Sunshine.
Oh yeah, there's like Walking on Sunshine. There's other cartoons that did other commercials that did crazy shit like that. That's just the only one I had.
If you remember, if you ever read deeply into Fallout Equestria, the zebra's #1 enemy that the ponies used was singing and music, actually. Dancing.
But I'm not gonna lie though, that Smash Brothers commercial was amazing. I love that commercial. I wish they would do commercials like that nowadays. You just had 4 of them dancing down a field in mascots costumes, and then they start beating the shit out of each other, throwing Pikachu across a field. You have Donkey Kong bashing the head out of Mario, and Yoshi goes flying. Yoshi goes flying off of the field. I mean, no, that was amazing. Why can't they do commercials like that anymore?
Because internet.
But let's go ahead and move on here. We do have another entry. And this is also from one that I've been eager to see again, from Vaguely Creepy. Because we have story.
Story time of Vaguely.
He's back. All right. Excitement. I'm ready. I'm buckled in.
All right. And by special request of Vaguely, I promise I will read this as straight as possible.
No twisting the words.
No twisting the words or making funny voices. I promise I will make this as straight-laced as possible.
No, that means you need to say it all in a monotone voice like this.
Well, maybe not quite that monotone, just because I think that would actually make it more quirky and weird than it should be.
Full serious.
Yeah, just a general reading serious. Apparently being uncomfortable using the restroom on a train was more common than Cole had realized, since both Suki and Circuit had rushed off to the bathroom the moment they got off the train. This had left him with Crazy Matt Captain on the train platform, waiting for their bags and mallets to be unloaded. They had wanted to keep the hammers with them, but once the danger of the hail had passed, the workers on the train had been very insistent that they be stored with the other luggage. "Excuse me, sir, can I interest you in some flowers?" Both stallions turned to the source of the question. Standing nearby was a fairly small blue mare or a fairly large blue filly. It's kind of hard to tell just by looking at the pony, who had the odd stature of an adult and kid mixed together. But the way she spoke definitely made her sound like a child. She was holding several large bouquets of exotic-looking plants out to the stallions with a big ingratiating. I'm sorry, I have never heard that word in my life. I'm not gonna lie. That's a new one on me. Ingratiating smile on her face. No thank you. No thank you, Crazy Matt said, shaking his head. Coldust copied his response right after. But they're so pretty. No, sorry. But they're really pretty, and they smell so nice. Here, see for yourself. Before either of them could object again, the filly rushed forward, flowers out, and immediately tripped with an exaggerated oops, and flinging her bouquets at them. Cole and Crazy Matt ducked their heads away from the flying flowers before shooting the filly annoyed looks. "Hey, watch it," Crazy Matt said. He kneeled down to scoop up one of the bundles and tried to toss it back to her. "Here, take your flowers back and leave us alone, okay?" With the bouquet stayed firmly in his grip, however, he glanced down to it with a puzzled expression. Cole was having trouble letting go of the bouquet that had hit him too, as small, curling vines began creeping out of it and wrapping into his coat. It's kind of friendly for a plant. What kind of flowers are these, anyway? Hello?" Coldust looked around as he spoke, realizing the small pony was nowhere to be found. Suddenly, a loud hiss and a pained cry caught his attention, and he turned to see Crazy Matt striking at a fly trap-like plant that had sprung out of the bouquet and had started trying to bite him. "Gah! Teeth! It's got teeth!" Coldust looked to the plants clinging to him in terror, just in time to see another fly trap lunge out towards its face. "Why are there teeth? What kind of plant is this?" Both stallions staggered around, struggling with their floral assailants, but the plants slowly were wrapping tighter, and in short order both had latched onto their targets' heads, with their fangs dangerously close to hitting something vital. Realizing things were about to get bad if they didn't put an end to things, Crazy Matt called out to Coldust. "Cole?" "Yeah?" "I think these things are like the heads. We gotta smash them. We don't have anything to hit them with. Headbutt them." "Ah, that's gonna suck." "Yep. On 3. Ready? Nope. 3. With a wet, crunchy thud, the two stallions slammed their heads together as hard as they could, crushing the plants between their skulls and immediately falling to the ground, writhing in pain. After a short while, the dull throbbing in his brain began to fade, and Crazy Matt noticed something wet and sticky running down his face. Praying it wasn't blood, he slowly pried an eye open to look at the mess on his hooves. Thankfully, instead of bright red, it was a thin, green liquid flowing from the remains of the plant that was hanging lifelessly off his mane. Cole was similarly relieved to see his own plant had sustained the brunt of the attack and was now lying dead at his hooves. What the hell was that? Who the hell was that? Cole all but shouted, gesturing to the dead plants. Then where the other pony had been standing. With one final shake of his head, Crazy Matt climbed back to his hooves. "No idea. Let's get our hammers and go find the others. Quick." And that's the story.
I feel like that was basically a Mario Adventure starring Cole and CMC.
Well, the story was definitely a lot of fun, and I'm going to give it a little Pony of Horrors award.
Yes.
Let me guess. Was I the one that said 3?
No, it was actually the same,
Coldust.
right?
I think it was Coldust that said 3. No, Coldust was the one that's like, on 3 we're gonna do this. Are you ready? No, 3. No.
Okay.
Actually, that does kind of sound like something you two would do.
Every now and then, like especially when you got two
Bounces
people
between
talking a
us.
lot, it helps to have like sometimes
Yeah.
like every third or fourth just like remind the person who's actually talking. But
Yeah, but in all honesty, it was a really good story, and it did intrigue me. It also reminded me of why in the world I came up with flowers as a prompt. I still had Final Fantasy VII on the brain.
So now we're gonna have to
Oh.
figure out what insanity did you two run off to as you got off the train.
A lot of toilet training, apparently. Though I'm hoping that it wasn't a plant in the toilet seat, because that's going to be really uncomfortable real
that'd be
fast.
very uncomfortable.
Oh,
Let's leave that one out and not give the
Oh.
writer any ideas.
Speaking of bathrooms and ideas and on trains, okay,
Uh-oh.
fun fact, for like most of railroad history, like leading right up into the Amtrak era, it was pretty common that toilets on trains just dropped onto the tracks. In fact, it was basically if you looked into the toilet, you just see the ties cruising by, and that's why in bathrooms on trains there were always signs that said, "Do not use while in station." It's a good reason
Yeah.
for that sign.
And actually, over in Russia, they still have those trains running.
Oh, not surprised.
Also in the
I
UK,
had a couple of buddies that gone over there, and they just gone on like a week-long train ride, and yeah, they were just in a train like that. It's like,
Well,
oh, that's cool.
I think at this point it would be a good idea for us to give the next week's challenge so we can move on to what time we have left for the puzzle. So, the challenge of the week I will bring out to all of you is Italian food. I was inspired by the Midnight Marinara. So,
yeah, Midnight Marinara.
so Italian food. Ratatouille, spaghetti, pizza, though technically that isn't Italian.
Sure it is.
What is it about the Italian food? Are they eating it? Are they preparing it? Are they watching Ratatouille for some weird reason? Or maybe they're watching Rat Chef, which is the horrible knockoff spin-off that they have. Whatever the reason, Italian food is the theme.
And now the Protest Initiative challenge for this week is Doritos.
So, food and food.
Yeah, basically. You can combine them if you want, although I've got to say Doritos and spaghetti sounds like a very weird combination. But hey, by all means, if you want to do it, go for it. If you want to draw a pony with like one of those 1990s Dorito Chin anime heads, go for it. Do what you want. Have fun. Be creative.
What you do is you just crush up the Doritos really fine, then you just put on your spaghetti like Parmesan.
Well, the sad part is I actually had a really good idea of what challenge I wanted to do, and then I forgot it over the last few days.
I'll tell you when I remember what I forgot.
In all honesty, pizza actually is Greek, but for some reason it's been associated to Italian food too.
Well, actually, it's Italy that did it because basic pizza, not American pizza, is dough, tomato sauce, and
Let's not get into this.
Let's not go too deep into this.
Let's not go deep into this. If we do, I think we would find a lot of history which we did not expect, and we need to get to a puzzle. So yeah, the challenge is about foods.
if we wanted a history, we'd go to a history podcast.
Yeah,
Yes.
and originally I was thinking about making the challenge anything, but I had a feeling that if I made a broad scope of anything, I think that might actually have gotten people going a little crazy. So
Let's have the fun,
Italian,
the madness.
Well, I want to encourage people to start warming themselves up for the artist training ground. So spaghetti. I figure spaghetti is an easy topic. You can come up with many ideas.
Hey, Circuit, have you ever drawn
Italian.
spaghetti?
No.
Is that curly hair? Don't.
Well, that's also why I said Italian food. You could do lasagna.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Circuit.
So,
I've drawn
John, you
spaghetti,
could do
like,
lasagna,
2-3
John.
times, and every time I've drawn spaghetti, it's never been fun.
I do not doubt that.
Actually, it's okay. It's a challenge.
It takes a lot to not just doodle on the plate.
Scribble.
Well, yeah, you don't want a flat layer of noodles. You want a pile of noodles. You don't go to a spaghetti place and say, give me a flat layer of noodles. No, you want a big piling mound of noodles. You want to feel that food before you even feed it. Anyway, we're going to go into tabletop.
5 pounds heavier.
Oh, God, I already feel heavier talking about it.